Good morning and welcome to Coffee with the Hands. Hands, how are we doing this morning?
Great. Feeling good.
Awesome. So this morning we will be talking about privacy and should the government be allowed to interfere with our personal information through technology. As technology has progressed and developed, as you can see, we have relied on it more than ever. I have no idea who has access to my personal information. I do not know how I feel about that, and I'm sure the sound of that sort of makes the listener uneasy. So I just want to get this question out there before we start, because I think really lays down the framework for this topic. So who gave us the idea that we deserve privacy at all?
I've done a lot of research on this question actually, and according to all the blog posts that I've read, most people today reflect this question according to the Fourth Amendment, which, as we all know, it's the right of the people to be secure in their houses, papers, and against unreasonable searches and seizures, which also includes the government containing a warrant before searching our property.
Okay.
Yeah, I think technology is definitely up and coming in our daily lives, and people feel as though their personal technology devices are fully their property. I mean, they have it with a long time. Think about a cell phone that you carry in your pocket, that's yours.
Definitely.
However, in most cases, we forget that the government, even service providers, have full access to what we consider our property.
Those are some good points for sure. So do you think the government specifically should be able to interfere into individuals' privacy? Like, for instance, regarding these topics, so like consumer, social networking, cell phones, and email. And so starting off with consumer online, should the government be able to interfere into individuals' privacy for this? What do you think about that?
I mean, that's an interesting topic because personally, I spend a lot of time online shopping. I really don't even go into stores to shop anymore. I do it all, on like Amazon, just like my favorite stores are all online. So I really don't think there's any issue with Amazon, studying what their users are doing on the internet. Yeah. Facebook, Amazon, Bing, Google, they study all our behavior and then they tailor our search results based on that. So if I go and search for sequence pants because New Year's coming up and every girl loves a good sequence outfit for New Year's.
That's right, ladies.
Yes, of course.
So if I go and search for these sequin pants, instead of getting random places that I probably would never shop at, my favorite stores are going to come up. Free People's going to come up, Revolve's going to come up, Zara's going to come up with like places I would actually spend my time looking on and shopping, and I think that's a great aspect to have. I don't really see what's wrong with that. I think it betters our browsing, so that's what I think on that issue.
But Anne, question for you. How do you feel about these sites such as Facebook, Amazon making money through your search data?
And I would say to those people, they want Facebook to keep offering uninterrupted cloud storage and a medium to community for free. We're not taking any money from them to maintain or run this service. So that's what I would say.
So would you say, has this impacted your social media experience at all, or it hasn't really impacted it?
Overall, I would say, agreeing with Han, it works in our favor, especially when shopping online, which we do it a lot.
Yeah.
The only time it would interfere is, say something you accidentally search for, something you search for, like last Christmas, for examul, keeps popping up on your feed.
Especially when you're trying to focus on schoolwork and live at 1 in the morning, and you keep getting those sequin pants, and it's like you're like we gotta browse.
I don't know if you guys have the same problems, but it sounds like something the Hands experience. Right?
I think most
sequence pants.
I think most girls would agree.
All right. Well, good. So next topic, social networking. How is social media networking monitored? Are you girls for or against it?
I think I was doing some research on this and I actually found something. So the Oregon Department of Justice uses this thing called a digital stakeout. This is a social media monitoring software, and it can be used to monitor, collect, they'll analyze like social media data from like platforms like Twitter or Facebook, and Instagram, and it's really just about searching for keywords.
Okay.
The monitoring software can be used to like find people's location. They use it to communicate. It can chart our relationship, our networks, like associations, and it can monitor like protests, anything like that. So we lose the ability to discuss ideas openly when we kind of fear that like we're going to be published or intimidated.
Sure.
I think a lot of people are into like self-censorship because they know these softwares are out there and they're worried about, I guess, them like watching and chiming in on whatever we're doing. So I think
I don't know how I feel about. I just don't like being watched. The idea of being watched, kind
Right.
of. Yeah.
But does that mean you're sleeping behind?
No.
Yeah.
But it's just I don't know. It's that whole like personal space. I'm not a fan. So.
We believe him, folks. I guess in another sense, if you put something on the internet, it can be viewed by anyone who really wants to. So if you have
Right.
your own
Yeah.
social media account, you're displaying your information out there.
Yeah.
So what's the difference if they can see it?
Right. I think social media is different among these topics because it's your social media. Like you're putting it out there, it's social. Like everyone's gonna see it. So like you're gonna put something on there that you don't want like people to see, then like that's really your problem. You shouldn't be putting it on there.
Yeah.
Because it's out there once it's on social media. We all know that.
But would you say like the government relies on social media to get intel?
Yes, because, and like, I guess this would be saying I'm more for government interfering because I'm thinking back to instances like Al Qaeda and terrorist groups like that using social media to like reach people and build a larger following.
Yeah.
Obviously, we don't really want that or agree with that. That leads to bad things. So I think in that sense, I think it's helpful that the government has the means to monitor stuff like that and prevent future like tragedies.
Specifically, at least they claim the government monitors internet to flag potential threats such as Al Qaeda, as you said.
Yeah.
So I think if they're using it for that and they happen to scope out a few random civilians, it's fine then.
Yeah, I agree.
Cool. So anything?
So like don't tweet after like above the airport. That's probably a flag.
Yeah. Okay. Makes sense.
I think that's for the best. And if it's just like something
Yeah.
if you were considering, do that.
Even jokes, people. No jokes
No
like that,
jokes.
alright?
Yeah.
Otherwise you don't want to get flagged. So our cell phones are such an important life necessity, but also something that can be threatening to our privacy, which I think is very interesting. I do not think everyone is aware of the dangers that come from being careless with this personal information on our mobile phones, but can you explain more about this?
So as far as cell phones, I think we're basically focusing on location services. So knowing where a person's phone is located can obviously reveal sensitive information. Just a few examples, like where you're going to the doctor, are you at your psychologist's office, are you maybe cheating on your wife or husband, like where are you sleeping? Exactly.
They'll find you.
So most people think, just going back to the blogs and our research, most people think this is a severe invasion of privacy. But then again, like Pam said,
I think also too, this is an important thing that the government should be able to do because I've read specific cases where they have found kids who have been like missing because they can track their phone. And I know like in general, like think about it today, like all my friends in high school growing up, their parents would have that app where you can track your kid. So like if our parents can track
Parents,
us,
you know who you are.
if our parents can track us, obviously the government can track us. Like come on people, like yes they can. But I think it's important, like I think the police, like I don't know if they do this, but I think that's like a really big thing that they could do is like, oh, a kid's missing, like they've been stolen, like let's look up where their phone is and their GPS. Like
I think what was it, like Find My iPhone? I think I've done that, which I think is like it's super useful. I've used that before. So
criminals, if they're on the run, I've read instances where police have been able to track a person's car because their phone is on them. Also kidnapping, other instances like that.
Definitely helpful. So yeah, like email, is this sort of similar with cell phones? Like how you explain, just tell me a little bit more about this.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm not as informed.
I think a main concern regarding email security stemmed from the 2005 revelations of President George W. Bush. He had been apparently illegally spying on Americans' internet communication with foreigners. Instead of calling the White House to account for his actions, Congress passed Section 702 that authorized the version of Bush's surveillance program. And
Section 702, this is specifically a law amended by the Foreign Intelligence Surveillance Act of 1978, and it's supposed to do exactly this. The government has right to collect foreign intelligence from non-Americans located outside the United States.
Okay.
So they claim they only track certain key words, like we said earlier, and they do it specifically to protect us.
They're not just sitting around, scrolling through our emails.
But do you know what's so interesting about this is, like, before the movie Snowden, I don't know if you guys have seen this, but it's like, it was about a guy who worked for the government, and he pretty much leaked the information that the government spying on us. And I think what's curious for me is, like, how much was the government accessing before this was released, and like because there was no boundary.
And did they stop
exactly
accessing stuff they were because this happened? Well, sure, if you want to sit around, like, have a soda, have some popcorn, and look through my texts and emails, like, cool, go for it. Like, I'm never gonna meet you, never gonna see you. Like, if that just doesn't faze me, like, yes, that's annoying, and like, but I'm like, I don't think that happens very often. There's probably like 1 in a million that do that, and it's just like, I don't know.
Yeah, that is worth to me. Them triggering the terrorists
or a mass shooting.
Sure. Yeah, that's fair enough.
Because a lot of these issues are found after the fact, after a school shooting, after a terrorist attack. They go into that person's phone and find all these red flags.
Definitely.
Could have been shut down from the start.
I know we both looked into the Patriot Act a lot, and we found some interesting stuff on that. If you guys don't know what that is, it was passed by U.S. Congress, and it was signed in by George W. Bush. It was in 2001, and that was like just weeks after the September 11th terrorist attack against the United States. We kind of want to talk a bit about that because we kind of found two different statements regarding that.
So overall, this act is supposed to improve the abilities of U.S. law enforcement to detect and deter terrorism.
Yeah, like that's the goal of the act. But and I know it was modified in 2015, and that was because there was so much controversial like chatter around it. I guess it was considered a very controversial topic.
People still thought it was an invasion of privacy.
Yeah, so they modified it in 2015, and that was to help ensure the constitutional rights of American citizens. With that, we found like two different statements that were about its success.
Well, just before you enter that, I just want to add, like, it's just going to be very interesting to see these laws will just consistently keep changing with the growth of technology.
It goes back and forth.
Sorry.
Yeah. Well, we're just going to chime in on two specific reports. In 2015, there were findings, according to the Washington Post again, that the Justice Department admitted that FBI agents can't point to any major terrorism cases they've cracked thanks to the key snooping powers in the Patriot Act. So you can take that, it's not doing anything, or it's working because there haven't been any major findings of terrorist attacks.
I found in a 2012 report from Conservative Heritage Foundation, and it said that 50 terrorist attacks have been prevented since 9/11, and 47 were a direct result of the work of the intelligence agencies that are using all these softwares and stuff that people aren't okay with. I think it's
that's something.
They claim that the Patriot Act is essentially helping law enforcement identify these terrorist affiliations, and they're preventing their attacks. So there's two different sides, and I think that speaks a lot. I think overall, I think we realized that the issue of privacy is a very gray area, and a lot of times it just seems best to take it instance for instance and as they come, and maybe view it as a more circumstantial case. Well, that's all we have for today. We thank you guys so much for tuning in with us. We love doing this. It's awesome. We hope you enjoyed Coffee with the Hands.
Tune in next time as we discuss revamping your personal social media page, which is something I need to do. Also, Dr. MacArthur will be joining us as a special guest. I don't think he knows yet, but he does now. And he has tons of tricks up his corduroy sleeves. So, alright, goodbye girls.
Bye.
Thank you.